Okay, so I wanted to try out the random genetics challenge, and granted, I've done this before. I'm pretty sure I deleted the video though. It was like one of like the first few videos that I ever really did, and there was like no talking or anything. It was nothing. It was just like music in the background. So it's not that much of a loss, honestly. So you see, I have like a love-hate relationship with the challenge because like I think it's so fun to like have almost no control over the sim that you make, but it's like some of these choices, because I have like the like more facial feature options. There's like it's a mod, I'll link it in the description. And so it like the realm of possibilities has widened so much from just like the regular like EA options that like you can get some really funky looking sims. Like it's really a gamble, and it's so crazy because it's like so with this sim I was really okay with almost everything until we get like right to the jaw, and as you can see I'm spinning her around because it was a little much, but like I let it slide. I'm like, you know, it's fine. Hopefully the next sim will be better and so we can like work on that, because you know like the Sims 4 it tries to like mesh the two Sims faces together for the most part if you're lucky, and usually you just end up with like some features from like the first parent and then some feature from like the second parent, and sometimes it's like one parent is more dominant than the next, and sometimes it's more like an even blend. So I was like, you know, like hopefully the other sim will have like no jaw, and then it'll like even itself like even itself out in like the final sim that I get to like make over with like choices and options and stuff. And doing this challenge with CC is really a headache sometimes because like there's just so many things that can get randomly added that it's like she ended up having like a phone in her hand. I'm like, where did that even come from, bro? I don't know. And like those leggings were really a choice. I don't even think I've ever used that in my life. Like I don't even know where that comes from. It's probably from like a pack or something, and I've just never ever used it. And then we move on to the second parent sim, and honestly I would have been okay with this being the sim. I was so tempted to like not randomize anything because like that's a really nice looking sim, but I had to. I was too committed to doing the challenge at this point to like give up now. I do kind of regret it a little bit. And honestly we're looking, but this sim especially, I was like oh, we're really lucking out here, like because as you can see it's really not so bad right now. Like this is a good sim for the most part. And then we got the big chin, and I was like, no. How could they do this to me? And they did. The sim gods did not smile on me that day, because it was basically like 100%. The final sim would have like a big chin jaw combo. There's no getting around it at this point. But I was so sad because it was honestly going really well, and then she just got like a really long chin, and then the other parent has like a really strong jaw, so it was gonna be what it was gonna be. And I just would have to do with it. Her random outfit wasn't as bad, not nearly as bad as I think the first parent's outfit was. I mean, none of those colors match, but like it wasn't so offensive to the eyes, and she didn't get those weird candy cane stripe leggings. So I was happy with that. And this is like the real deal. So we were blending genetics now, and I was honestly hopeful that I'd get like a decent outcome, but like I had to fix it. I had to fix it just a little bit, just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. I just made it ever so smaller, and we pretend we don't see that I made it smaller, but like it just needed a little help. It was a little much. So I just dragged it back up a little bit, and now her chin looks much more normal. And I didn't necessarily love the sim, but I didn't hate the sim either. I think she came out pretty okay, all things considered. And I feel like she looks more like the first parent in like the face, with like the second parent's like nose. I don't know. It was so like, it was definitely a change of pace to like have a sim that I had to style, that I had like no control over making, basically, aside from like making her chin a little smaller. Like that's really very refreshing, I guess. I mean, I do like to have like full control of my sims, but like it was kind of refreshing to just be given something and like have to work with it. It feels very much like if Dream Home Decorator, like, you know, that pack where you have to like change people's houses with like their like specific requests and stuff. It feels like if that pack was a CAS challenge. And so you have to like take someone's kid that you had no control over creating and like style them without really tweaking anything. And I think that's fun. Like that's very different to like literally any other time I'm in CAS. Like I like to have absolute power over all of my Sims looks, and this is just, it's a very different change of pace, you know. And for her, because she had like blonde Barbie hair, I went from like a pink a pink Barbie color palette, which I actually really liked. Actually, it was very nice. And I was trying to use like clothes that I don't normally use, or like new things that I got just for funsies, because why not? And I really wanted to use this like flower dress that I've never used before. I thought it was really cute, and it gave some Barbie vibes. I really like it, actually, with like the little bow in the hair. I thought it was super cute. I really did kind of style her, like not so much Barbie from like the movie, but like Barbie from like doll childhood. And that was sort of the vibes for like all of her outfits that I was trying to give. And then these screenshots, I also took them in San Sequoia. I've been really trying out San Sequoia as like a background stage recently, and it was so hard taking these screenshots because I would have given all of these Sims something different to work with, aside from like the one that I gave like the makeover to, like the kid. I think she looks cute, but the parents, ooh, they need some help.